Hey, this is Peter from Nextend. We introduced the countdown layer not so long ago with some nice templates. Let's take a look at how one of them was created. Go to the dashboard of SmartSlider and create a new project. We will start from scratch. Select block type as we only need one slide. The default settings are fine, except the height. We need it to be 800 pixels, so change it and press create. Click on the Add Slide button and create a blank slide. Enter the slide editor. The first thing this slide needs is a background color. It should be white. Then put down a 2-column row. Turn on Stretch to make the row fill the available space. Click on the left column and set its inner align to left. This way all layers inside will be left aligned. Now put down a heading layer into this column. Change the text to Coming Soon. Go to the Style tab to configure its design. Change the font family to Doses. Then replace the font color with a slightly transparent gray color. The font size should be 20 pixels, the font weight 700, bold. While the line height should be 1.2. We can move on to the next layer. Open up the Add panel and drag a highlighted heading layer under your text. This layer will display the main headline with a highlighted word. Replace the before and highlighted text. Now add the blue color to the highlight and go to the Style tab. Here you should replace the font family. The text color will be gray. The font size should be 44 pixels, the font weight light and the line height 1.1. Let's add some margin to the top and bottom part of this layer. Add a text layer under the highlighted heading layer. I want a sample text here without any links. Now go to the Style tab and modify the same settings as in the earlier text. The last layer on the left is a button. Add some top margin to it. Its label should be Notify Me. The link could point to a subscription page, for example. Move on to the Style tab. Once again, modify the typography fields. Then change the background color. The border radius values should be 5 pixels. And the paddings should be adjusted too. Now put down an image layer into the right column. With double-click, you can open up the Image Manager to select the image. The spacing of the layers should be adjusted. Remove the paddings from the columns, as we don't need them. If you press Shift while adjusting a padding or margin, then you will adjust the opposite padding margin too. Now remove the top and bottom padding from the row. Change the gutter to 0 to eliminate the space between the columns. The left column should be a bit smaller than the right. This is done. And we can put down the next layer. This time add the countdown layer under the entire row. Select the date and time, where it should count down to. And go to the Style tab where you can modify the font family. This text should have a grayish color too. Increase the size, font weight, and line height values. At the typography, you can select the label, or to add different values. As I want to give a different font family and color, the font size can be bigger, just like the font weight and line height. The background color should be white, which we will see in a moment. Just under the More settings, we should set a box shadow too. Let's close this for now. Add 10 pixels border radius. Then the padding values have to be specified. Use EM to base the values on the font size. This will give a better responsive result. It's time to add the last layer. Use absolute positioning as this will be a decorative element. Add the heading layer to the slide. Change its text to Coming Soon and go to the Style tab. Replace the font family and the color. This will be a quite big text, which will be adjusted to a nice placement. Click on the More button to access some advanced styling options. Change the letter and word spacing. With negative values, the characters will be closer to each other. Let's close these settings. Lower the opacity to 10%. Increase the width of the layer to make the text fit in one line. We need this layer to appear behind the other layers. Open the layer list and drag and drop the absolute positioned heading layer inside the content layer. Select the heading layer again and scroll lower in its Style tab settings. To ensure the layer's proper placement, we should link it to the countdown layer. Click on the Link To option at the heading layer. First, select the countdown layer. Then click on the bottom middle part of it. Then select the bottom middle part of the heading layer to link them together. Now move the heading layer behind the countdown layer. The desktop layout is done, and we can move on to the responsive setup. Enter the tablet view. There's one thing you almost always have to change on smaller views, and that is the size of the text. Use the font resizer to make the text smaller to have more space for the entire layout. Decrease the button's top margin. And use the font resizer on the countdown layer too. I will just drag the layer window closer and open the layer list. This is where I can select the absolute positioned heading layer. It is currently behind default layers, that is why I cannot click on it on the slide. Go to its Style tab. The font resizer's value can be found here too, as text scale. Decrease this value to make the text smaller. The tablet view is done. We can move on to the mobile view. Let's move the layer window to a better position and open the layer list again. Select the row and go to its Content tab settings. Swap the two columns to have the image on top of the slide. Then give 20 pixel gutter space between the columns. Go to the Style tab and remove the paddings. Go to the layer list and select the column of the text. At the Content tab, change the inner line to middle. Now continue with the font resizing and the margin adjustment. All these fonts should be smaller, and there should be less space between them. The slider is too tall for mobile, so I'll just hide the text layer to make the slider smaller. Modify the button's margin and decrease the countdown layer's font size. Then take a look at the countdown layer settings. Turn on mobile style and change the columns value to 2. Then create some space between the countdown and the button. Go to the layer list to find the absolute positioned header. Right-click on it and hide it on mobile phones. Now select the content layer. On its Style tab, remove all paddings. Click on the slide element and decrease its paddings a little bit. That's it. The slide is done, so you can save it. Now you can publish the slider block on your website. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe. Have a nice day.